Hello, my name is Lee Gant from Georgia United Credit Union, and I'm here today to share some information with you regarding financial preparedness. In today's session, we will talk about some ways you can prepare in advance for financial downturns, how budgeting and reviewing your expenses can prove beneficial, your credit score and the things that affect it, and how you can use technology to keep up with your finances. Our goal is that by the end of this session, you will come away with some concrete tips to help put yourself in a better financial position. Before we move on, I'd like to take a second to share the credit union difference with you. For those of you who may not know, Georgia United Credit Union is a not-for-profit financial cooperative. We offer everything that a bank does. However, we do not have stockholders. We're owned by our members, and for that reason, our members' best interests are our number one priority. And with that being said, let's dive into financial preparedness. I think we can all agree that 2020 will be remembered as the year of the coronavirus. But it doesn't just take a pandemic to throw your finances into chaos. Life is full of surprises, and your financial institution is here to help you navigate the stresses of life that can be created by such things as job loss, medical issues, even divorce. Not to mention all the things that could go wrong with your home and property. Trees falling down, cars breaking down, even leaking roofs. Do you need to be prepared? You betcha. Creating a budget is an exercise in reviewing your expenses and your income and allows you to make more informed decisions about your finances. A great way to determine your expenses for the budget is to review statements. Reviewing these statements will help you to ensure you include everything and you have a good idea of your current expenses for a starting point. You need to have a complete picture. Think about how and when you pay your bills, which are due at the first of the month, which are due in the middle. You will want to have both fixed expenses and variable expenses. Sometimes these variables are a great place to start cutting back. An example would be your grocery budget and energy bills. Variable expenses may need review for more than 1 month to be sure you have a true estimate. Next, you will list your income. Take a look to see if you will have enough to balance your budget. If not, we must either increase income or lower your expenses. Gig income may help you to make ends meet. Some examples may be to drive for Uber Eats, deliver groceries, or start an online store. Many people have no idea how much they really owe and what the interest rates are. When you have all of your statements and bills in front of you, make a list of the merchant, the amount you owe, and the interest rates. Do you see some areas where you can make progress? When tackling debt, you might consider two methods. With the snowball method, you take the debt with the smallest balance and pay it off first, then move on to the next smallest balance. Some people find it psychologically satisfying and it motivates them to do more. With the avalanche method, you tackle the debt with the highest interest rate first before tackling the next debt. This knocks out your most expensive interest rates first. Either way, continue to make at least the minimum payments on all your debts and don't be late. This could negatively affect your credit score, which we'll talk about in a few minutes. There are several ways you can trim expenses on groceries. You can even save more money by shopping at stores like Aldi, or clip coupons in the Sunday paper, or take advantage of digital coupons on your phone. Plan your meals for the week prior to shopping, make a list, and stick to it. For utilities, use energy-efficient bulbs, open windows, and keep temperatures at the recommended settings, 68 for heat and 78 for your AC. Use the smart power strips, which will turn off energy when not in use. 75% of energy to some electronics can be used when they're turned off. Contact your insurance agent and offer to bundle all insured items and save. Take time to shop around. Contact your creditors to see if they can lower interest rates, payments, or even change your payment due dates. Look for free entertainment, consider no-spend days, and then take a look at your subscriptions. You may even delete your credit card from online stores to make it harder to shop. Are you paying unnecessary bank fees? Talk to your financial institution about different options for overdraft protection. Debt consolidation can be a great way to slash monthly payments. For example, you may qualify for a personal loan to pay off all your credit card debts. You might consider offers to transfer balances of credit cards onto another existing or new account. Have you noticed that store credit cards have interest rates as high as 27%? Do review offers carefully, not only comparing the interest rates but also the balance transfer fees. The interest rates on vehicle loans are usually much less than unsecured loans, such as credit cards. You might have equity in your vehicle that you could use to pay off other high-interest loans. If your car's worth $10,000 and you only owe $5,000, that's $5,000 in equity available if you refinance. Credit unions typically have a very good interest rate on auto loans. You could also consider refinancing your home and paying off all extra debts as well. Interest rates on home loans are at historic lows. Make sure in this case that you consider closing costs and fees to be sure it adds up to a win for you. You should review your credit report on a regular basis. This helps to uncover fraud as well as confirming accuracy. Be sure to use annualcreditreport.com, not the one called free. The website with the cute jingles will charge you to get your credit score, whereas Credit Karma, which is related to Experian, will supply your score at no charge. So what's in a credit score? They run from 300 to 850, indicating your credit worthiness. The higher the score, the better rates you are offered. If it is not good, it may be difficult to qualify for new loans or accounts, or you will be charged a much higher rate of interest. The chart above from FICO.com shows the various things that affect your credit. You are in control of the largest two: payment history and utilization, the amount you owe as a percentage of your credit limits. Let's talk about savings. This is not the time to try and get rich quick. Investing aggressively is a big risk. However, you might consider using an automatic savings transfer for any amount and find that your savings will grow without you ever missing it. You can also utilize additional savings accounts for vacation, car repairs, or saving for a down payment on a home. Flexible spending accounts, health savings accounts, and child care savings are all ways to cover expenses in pre-tax dollars. Retirement, can you stash away enough for 30 years? Not if you don't start now. Put yourself first. An IRA is a good place to start. Just be careful of any maintenance fees you could incur. And don't miss out on available employer matches on your 401k. That's like earning 100% interest. In the old days, you had to go a whole month without knowing what was going on with your bank account. Now you can check on your finances literally at the touch of a finger. Online banking provides you with many options to keep up with your finances by the minute. With most, you're able to categorize expenses to see where your money is going. You can even set up alerts when your debit card is used or when your balance hits a certain level. Some people find it beneficial to use computer software to track spending and budget, such as Quicken or Mint. Avoid fraud. Be cynical in a healthy way. Don't click on links in your email. Scam artists mimic companies like Amazon or even banks to get you to reveal your personal information. Senior citizens are especially vulnerable. Protect your credit. Freezing your credit prevents criminals from taking out fraudulent loans in your name. It is free compared to credit monitoring, which is not. You must contact all 3 credit bureaus. Opting out. Opting out of pre-screen offers will prevent credit card applications coming to you by mail, except if you've had a previous relationship. You can do it online or by phone to cover 5 years, or request, sign, and return the mail-in form to opt out permanently. The Do Not Call registry accepts registrations from both cell phones and landlines. To register by telephone, call 1-888-382-1222. You must call from the phone number that you want to register. To register online at donotcall.gov, you'll have to respond to a confirmation email. Exceptions to this are political calls, charities, debt collections, and purely informational calls, or any business that you've done business with, unless you tell them to stop. So you see, by planning ahead, you really put yourself in the driver's seat. If any of you would like further information or would like to be connected with a financial services officer, please call one of these numbers and you'll be connected with our member care center. Thank you so much for joining Georgia United Credit Union to think about your financial preparedness.